Hello, friends. I am not wearing much makeup, obviously. I started to put on my foundation and my powder this morning, and then I thought, you know what, why don't I do a video and finish putting my makeup on? So I'm the type of person that I will look for things on YouTube all the time. If I don't know how to do something, I look on YouTube and I watch tutorials like crazy, you know, from how to change a tire to how to highlight my own hair. Whatever it is, I'm the type that, you know, if it can be watched on a video, then I can do it myself. So, I'm just going to finish putting my makeup on while I talk to you guys and tell you about myself, because I know a lot of you know me. Probably very few of you like know me, you know, so I just wanted to kind of give you a peek into my world and, you know, get to know you all better, because I feel like this is kind of a little community we have going on here, and we can use this group as that too. You know, we can, you know, be strong women supporting each other and building each other up every day. So I kind of wanted to do that. So here goes. I'll put on my eye makeup. If y'all have any questions about it, you can ask me, but it's really nothing special. I mean, this is just my everyday stuff. This is what I do every day. So I am 36 and a half. I've been married for 12 years, and I have 3 kids. My kids are 4, 7, and 9. So my oldest is a boy. His name is Ethan. Then I have Jake, the 7-year-old. And then I have Aubrey, the little princess. She's 4. Diva, I should say. So, let's see. Before I got married, I went to the University of Georgia. I got a degree in child and family development. I got a job. I worked at a physical therapy office doing scheduling and insurance and all that fun stuff. During that time, I also started a photography business with my friend Christina Barnett, who some of you know too. So that was a long time ago. We did wedding photography for 12 years, really up until I moved here. I'm getting ahead of myself. My husband, when we got married, was in banking. He worked for Wachovia, and then it changed to Wells Fargo. And I'm sure y'all have seen all the stuff on the news that Wells Fargo is going through, because they had a lot of unethical things going on. And my husband was actually fired because he pointed out those unethical things. You know, like accounts being opened that were unnecessary and things like that. But anyway, so he lost his job, and that was in 2011, I guess. So he decided to go back to school. So he went to the University of Georgia, and he is going to get a degree to become a teacher. So during that time, I was working part-time because I had 2 kids. 2 kids? Yeah, 2 kids. And still doing photography, also doing weddings and families and babies, you know, whatever anybody needed, I was doing it. Then I might be getting my timeline mixed up. But we had Aubrey. My husband opened a small business. It's a bowling pro shop. And I stopped working part-time actually after I had Aubrey. So we were kind of floating along on Randy's student loans, living on student loans, which was fine. You know, I mean, I stayed at home. We didn't really spend a whole lot of money. And, you know, it was the situation where if nothing goes wrong, we'll be fine. So the very worst goes wrong because my middle child was diagnosed with cancer. So we did, you know, a huge chunk of a year of tough things. So we won't get into that. But anyway, so after all of that, after we got through that, and he is healthy now, Well, he's cancer-free now. So, um, I kind of lost myself during that time because I'm sure a lot of you mommies out there also feel the same way, that you kind of don't really know who you are anymore. I mean, a lot of the times when you have small children, you don't have time to do anything but care for your small children and your husband in your house, and you're lucky to get all of that done. And the laundry, and you're running around like a chicken with its head cut off all the time. And that was me then, plus tenfold. And I kind of got in a rut. And I think, you know, a lot of women don't want to say that. They don't want to admit that mommy life isn't the best every second of every day. And it's, you know, not that we don't love our kids, but it's hard because you were a person before you had your kids. And now all of a sudden you have kids, so nothing is about you anymore, right? I mean, I'm being a little, I guess I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you know what I mean. So anyway, fast forward to like a year ago, my husband graduated, well, a little over a year ago, he graduated from college, got his teaching degree, found a job in Virginia here near my parents, and we moved up here to Virginia. So I've been doing a little bit of work. Like, I have a friend named Katie who owns her own badge reel company. She makes more than that, but they're custom badges and they're really awesome, and she's really awesome. So I worked for her 2 days a week, and it was really flexible and perfect for my schedule and gave me some, you know, sense of adultness, which is a word. It's a word, people. So, hey, Carrie. So then Katie up and left me and moved to Williamsburg. So she continues to give me some graphic artwork, you know, things that I can do from my own computer that I don't have to be there. So I don't do the production anymore, and I don't get the out of the house time that I was getting before. But at least I have still had like a sense of, I can't think of what word I'm trying to think of. Like that non-word adultness keeps coming to my head, and that's not a word, but you'll know what I mean. Like that I'm a person too. I have more to me than just being a mom and a wife, right? Okay. So, so I had that. I haven't done a whole lot of photography here in Virginia because, for one, the market is saturated. Two, anyone with an iPhone is a photographer. And three, to reestablish a business, it costs a lot of money, like advertising and stuff like that. Like, Christina and I spent a lot of money and worked really hard to build our business in Georgia, and I just don't have the energy to do it again right now. And I'm not sure that I want to do weddings by myself. That was kind of me and her thing, so I don't know about that right now. Not weddings anyway. So I've kind of just been like, what am I going to do with my life? What do I want to do with my life? Who am I? Stuff like that. So in the background of my mind, my cousin Carrie she added me to her Lipsense group. And I would see her posts, and I would, you know, kind of read about it, but I wasn't really like, I mean, honestly, sorry, Carrie, but I wasn't really paying attention all that much, like, until, gosh, I don't even know, but it had to be like a couple of months, right? So I finally was like, okay, I want to try this stuff because I love makeup. I put on makeup every day, almost every day. And I know a lot of y'all think, like, who are you trying to impress, right? Who do you do this for? And honestly, I do it for me because it makes me feel better about myself. And I like it. So, and I do what I want. So, you know, Carrie was selling this Lipsense. I finally bought it. I got my color, which my first color is called Peace Pink. It's a really pretty color. And immediately I was like, this stuff is awesome. Like, I love this. Like, Carrie is making a career, basically a career out of this one. Before, she was a stay-at-home mom too, which she still is, but she's making money off of doing this, which is really fun. This is like my ideal job, like helping women feel good about themselves, choosing colors that would look good on them, trying on makeup. I mean, every day I get to put on the makeup, taking pictures also, because I'm a photographer, so I still have that drive to want to take pictures. I get my mascara all over myself when I'm putting my makeup on. So I asked her about it. I asked, how do you do this? How do you become a distributor? And she sent me like a novel of a message with all of this information, with just like how it works, different scenarios, the benefits. And I talked to my husband about it, and like, I think that night that she sent it, I was brain dead, from a day of arguing with children at the end of the day, and, forcing kids to get in bed, and just everything. You get exhausted at the end of the day and your brain doesn't work anymore. So I was like, well, let me send this to Randy and let me take a minute to get my brain refreshed for the next morning so I could read it and know what the heck I was reading. And I thought about it, which seemed probably like an eternity, but I don't know how long it was. I don't think it was that long, maybe a day or two. And I decided, I'm going to try this because I don't really have anything to lose. Because the sign-up fee was $55, and it's basically like a membership. Then you can choose what you want to do with it. You can make it a full-fledged business. You can just get a discount. It's like a Sam's Club type thing. You pay a membership and then you get a discount on all your orders. Or you can just, share your discount with friends and family, sell to friends and family. You make of it what you want. So I was like, I don't have anything to lose. So I'm going to see if any of my friends and family on Facebook want to buy like I did. And then I'll go from there. And I'm just into my second month of selling, and I think it's going pretty well. I'm not really sure what to expect, and it's hard to know what to expect also, because everyone's situation is different. Like, I don't technically have a lot of friends. Like on Facebook, my friend count is not huge. But I've found that the people who try it also, realize how awesome it is, and they want to promote it too. So it's kind of spread like a little wildfire. And I expect it to continue to grow and grow and grow. So I'm hopeful that it's going to be a good thing for me to continue. And I guess, I want to see it as my full-time job, whereas it's, working for myself still. So I have the flexibility, and, it's not going to be like a job because it's fun to me. So, I get like excited when someone asks me to find a color for them because it's just really fun. Like, and I don't have to stand at a Macy's makeup counter to do it. So I can sit on my couch or lay in my bed even. But anyway, so if y'all want to consider selling also, I know nobody wants to make like a snap decision because it's not smart, but if you do have more questions and, want more like scenarios of how it could work for you, you can message me and we can talk about it. Or if there's anything you want to talk about, we can talk about that too. You can post it in the group if you have a question. It doesn't have to even be about Lipsense. It can be about anything because it's a closed group. Nobody outside of the group can see it. So like, if I got a personal question that I need advice on, my husband's not going to see it. And, unless you add your husband to the group, which I don't think he wants any Lipsense. And you can ask anything there too. So we've all got our issues, and we're all real people, and we're all pretty normal for the most part, you know, and we need each other's help and support to get through the day-to-days so we can keep our sanity. But this is the first color that I got. This is the Peace Pink. I'm just going to put it on for you to finish my makeup for the day. Do y'all have any questions for me right now? I'm trying to think of anything else that is about me that would, you know, give you a little bit more insight. Oh, well, I can tell you something really, I guess, exciting. Something about, you know, what I've gone through with Jake and his treatment is that I've learned that my emotions are kind of dumbed down. Like, for me to experience anything but like middle range emotions is kind of hard for me. I guess because I suppressed so much for a while. So anyway, when we moved to Virginia, we lived with my parents in one room for me and my husband, and one room for the kids. So I've got my 3 kids and their things in a 1 bedroom, and I have my husband and my stuff in another bedroom. And it's not a small house, but it is not our house, and it's, you know, well, if any of y'all live with your families, you know that it's just not your house. No matter how fantastic your family is, everybody wants their own, right? Sticking together here. So we started looking for a house to rent, and we found that here in rural Virginia, there is not a lot to rent. And if there is something in our price range, it is old as you know what, and total garbage, and has major problems, and like no AC, and a bedroom in the living room, or, you know, something crazy like that. Or it's brand new and we can't afford it. So the other thing is that when we sold our house in Georgia, we had to do a short sale because of our, you know, financial issues for the past few years with Jake and everything. So we did a short sale, which is a ding on your credit, and normally you can't buy for, I think it's at least 2 years after you short sale. Do a short sale, yeah. So we didn't even think about buying. I guess one day we just decided to check to see, like, Randy applied for a loan, and he was approved. And we were like, okay, what is going on here? And then we had our credit pulled. Well, we had his credit pulled because me not having hardly any income, they were like, don't add her to the loan because it's not going to do anything for you, you know, income-wise. So we didn't even pull mine. And we found out that the house was not on his credit report. So the short sale was not on his credit report. So that was kind of a miracle from God that happened, and we got approved for a loan. We found like the only less than an acre lot in Bedford County in a town called Big Island, which is not big. Like everywhere is farmland around here. So when they're selling acreage, they're selling 15 acres. They're selling like tons of acres. You know, we don't want that. We're not farmers. So I found one. It's in a cul-de-sac with one house across the street, which has an in-ground pool, by the way. And it was in our price range. So then we went and looked at the modular mobile homes, because they have a lot of those around here. And I was like so biased and like acting like a stuck-up snob that I didn't want to live in a mobile home, you know. But we went and looked at them, and they're actually like really freaking awesome. they're made just like stick-built homes with all the same products and everything. Like my dad was in building products his whole career, and he looked at everything that they had and was like, this is, this is legit. So we ended up choosing the lot model, which is kind of funny. It's like my house is the lot model. But it was affordable. It's huge. It's over 2,000 square feet. It's got 4 bedrooms, so each kid gets their own bedroom, and it's like pretty amazing. So anyway, all of that long-winded story is to tell you that we are closing on that loan and house supposed to be tomorrow. You know how the closings are, tentatively scheduled for tomorrow. So then we'll be able to move into our own home and kind of get back to like a normal existence, I think. Well, we'll see, right? What is normal anyway? Hey, Lauren. I'm just seeing who joined. Amy, how are you guys? I know it's the middle of the day and most people are working, and I need to hit the gloss on this so I can stop being sticky. They'll probably notice that I tend to go for the pink colors. Because that's what I like, pinks and reds. So anyway, yeah, so when we close on this house, it's going to be pretty amazing. And due to my emotional weirdness, I'm like not that excited about it yet. I guess I kind of think of it like as I need to wait until it actually happens to be excited, because, who knows what can happen. It's like when Aubrey was going to be a girl, like I'm not going to get excited about this until she's born and I see that, because I already had 2 boys, and that's what that's what I'm used to. So anyway, so here is Peace Pink. I don't know if this lighting's that great. I'm in the bathroom. I don't have a lot of light to choose from, and it's really overcast today, so. And Vicky says, the saying, God is in the details, is 110% true, especially in our toughest moments. We're always doing better than we think we are because of Him. Yeah, and it's so true. When you sit back and forget that, things get a little fuzzy. But anyway, so here's my Peace Pink. I have my gloss on. I can rub it. And I have nothing on my finger except for a little shiny gloss. But you can drink your water, you can drink your coffee, you can kiss your dog, you can kiss your husband and your kids, and nothing's going to come off on them. This is going to last me a minimum of 4 hours guaranteed, up to 18. If you're a weirdo like me, it lasts for like 24 hours. I don't know why. But it molecularly bonds to your skin. You always do 3 layers of very, very thin layers. Some of the colors are harder to apply than others, like to get them even. The darker colors are the hardest, I would say. So if you're new, I would try to get maybe a lighter color or one with a frost or shimmer finish. That would be easy until you learn, what you're doing. You can just slap it on like I did. Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. Anyway. Y'all, I'm an open book. You can ask me whatever you want. This is me. This is my life. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just the way it is. So I'm here for y'all, and we can be a group and be a team. And anything comes up, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye. Y'all have a good day.